Hi everyone, Chris Reimer here. Welcome to episode 7 of Happywork TV. 7 episodes. It's like a runaway freight train up in here. Going to talk to you today about commitment number 5 in my book, Happywork, which contains a list of 46 commitments that employers and employees are going to make to each other. Now this is a pretty long one. I'm going to read at least the start of it. It says, this is employers making commitments to employees. I will give my employees constructive feedback, taking both their career advancement and their feelings into consideration. Such feedback will be provided during the course of everyday business or in an official performance review or both. All right, I said a couple very interesting things there. Let's talk about official performance reviews first. There's a couple schools of thought on this. Some businesses don't like to make them compensatory reviews, like you shouldn't review people in order to decide whether to give them a raise. Other businesses still do that. I don't honestly have an opinion or care. I would like to be reviewed. It's scary sometimes, especially if you're not doing a good job, but I've worked at places for years and never received an official review. Sometimes not even really an unofficial review. Sometimes I haven't heard about how I'm doing until I decided to quit, and then they really let me have it. Think about that. All I had to do was quit for them to open up and be honest about how they felt about me and the performance I was doing. Too much too late. I was about to say too little too late. Too much too late. I'm quitting. You should be exit interviewing me, trying to figure out what it is that you can do to improve in the future. Instead, I'm hearing about all the crap that I didn't do right. Guess what? If you feel like I'm not doing some stuff right, let's talk about it now while I'm still employed there. I did say something else as well. Such feedback will be provided during the course of everyday business. So those aren't official performance reviews. It's guidance. It's, hey, we're on the same team. I work for you or you work for me. Let's work together to make the business better. I have some tips for you. There's such a thing as constructive criticism, which has the word criticism in it, which means maybe that's going to hurt our feelings a little bit. Hopefully you've created a culture where you all can be honest with each other so that you can help each other improve, so that the business can get better, so you can make more money and everyone can have bonuses and all that fun stuff. So one thing I do say in this too, and I should try to keep this video short, I've been told by smart people to do so. Here's one. Emails cannot always convey exactly what I want to get across. No shit. How often is the point you're trying to make completely lost in an email, or vice versa, when someone emails you, in your eye, in your mind's voice, that tone is completely off, and guess what? That's not even what they meant. So email can be a pretty sucky way to communicate really important stuff. I say something further, and notes containing important feedback found on desks first thing in the morning constitute crappy communication. Guess who that's happened to before? Literally, you come in on a Monday and there's a note talking to you about what you need to be doing better. How lazy do we have to be to communicate with each other at work in that way? So, there's a lot we could discuss here. I want you guys to be thinking about the notion, especially if you're running businesses, that your employees, they most of the time want to do a good job and therefore want to know what they're doing well, and honestly they want to know what can be improved upon. And if you're silent in that way, if you're silent in either way, if you're silent in the things that someone's doing good and only talk about when things are going bad, all of those situations you've got some work to do. So think about communicating directly with the people who work for you and let them know how things are going, let them know what you want from them, and give them a chance to excel on your behalf. You have been watching episode 7 of Happywork TV. Until next time, peace.